This is Salamancer, and somebody looks like he doesn't really want to really go soldiering today. Kind of yawning here or something. That is in fact Vicwin or Quinn from Quinn TV. But I'm gonna go ahead and unpause this, and we'll get the game started here. Or maybe that's Clar actually. No, you know what? That was Clar. It wasn't Quinn. So, Quinn, you are off the hook. It was Clar, who seems a little bit bored right now, but you shouldn't be bored because this game is between AR, which is Adrenaline Rush, and CKRAS. Adrenaline Rush, a new German team, which has a lot of old familiar faces, but kind of a new roster. CKRAS, an old team from Europe, and they're, of course, in the Prem division right now. Here comes some bombing in right away on Gullywash, but not paying off for CKRAS at the moment. They are, in fact, losing a soldier, a scout here, and now one soldier down, Clar, of course. Apparently, the boredom is not paying off for him as he is the only one to die so far for AR. Looks like AR, Adrenaline Rush here, did get the midpoint capped very, very quickly, and they are really pressuring forward right now. Actually lost one more scout there. I'm gonna watch Marco here real quick, but yeah, we do have, of course, I got to go over like what this game actually is while Adrenaline Rush here caps a second point. This game was from the Alienware Cup number 14, and I shoutcasted like 3 or 4 of those games in a row. Ubers are popped actually, but yeah, this is Alienware Cup number 14. This is round either 2 or 3. I could not find the bracket, so I don't even know. Oh, there goes Die. So that's actually really bad for AR right now. They've lost and Needler. Needler is the medic. I'm sorry. Needler down is really bad. Ty though is the demo man. He's down as well. So the two of them dying, not very good. Now Bash coming in here, and looks like he may want to go for a pick on the medic, and can he get it though? That's going to be tough. It has to pull a pistol out, and no. Oh, did the splits there as he died. That looked really painful. No, so this was round 2 or 3 of the tournaments. Adrenaline Rush did get pretty darn far, considering they are basically a new roster, but right now they are getting pushed back off of the middle point. They have a pretty significant Uber disadvantage, and now there's some scout versus scout action, but CKRAS here has some bomber scouts. Zappis, of course, one of them, and in fact an extremely good scout, getting here on top of this soldier who ends up killing himself just to take him out. That was Marco. So AR not having too much fun right now. They're having to back off to their second point, and right now, of course, it is still 0-0 here on CP Gullywash. And yes, Gullywash was made an official map. I'm not entirely sure, though, if this is actually that. This may be still like one of the pro versions, the custom versions. That is not the official map. I'm sorry, did I say Gullywash? I'm so stupid. This is Snakewater, so this is not an official map yet. This is the dangers of casting early in the morning. The Adrenaline Rush team here is actually losing their second point very, very rapidly. Quinn, the only man down right now for AR, but the problem is they're just getting pressed back by CKRAS' superior play. CKRAS, of course, with both their soldiers up right now, getting overhealed, getting that Uber ready to go. Adrenaline Rush, where is their Uber right now? It looks like they may want to push back up with it, and yes, they are. They may be able to take the point, but getting bombed in right now, they got to be really careful here. Do not want to lose their medic or have him force the pop. Oh, it did force that pop there. Very well done by Moore from CKRAS to get the force pop there on Adrenaline Rush. Now, Adrenaline Rush did manage to get the cap there, and actually sounds like some damage going down on the medic over here. CKRAS has lost 3 players so far, including all of their soldiers. Medic taking a lot of damage here, and he does go down to the scout. That was Quinn taking out Pavi, and Quinn, of course, you can probably find a lot of these games on his YouTube channel as well. That is youtube.com/QuinnTV, QUNTV. Go over there because he does a lot of crazy stuff like putting all of his team's comms. I don't know if he's done this one so much since it's an all German team, but we'll see. Zap is coming in here and trying to stop that, but he's getting pressured way back out there. And right now there is a spy. Moore here has decided that soldier is not the right class for him. It goes for a backstab, misses it on Clar. So Clar is going to help push his team forward to the second point, most likely. We're going to see that pretty soon. Well, actually, they have an Uber disadvantage, so this is probably wise of Adrenaline Rush to play pretty far back. In fact, they're sitting on the middle point right now, and where was that? He's got some sticky traps right there. I swear he just put some on that little... No, it's over here. There we go. It's on the other one. Interesting little spot there, so that if any sort of scout play comes in, or if there's any bombing soldiers that jump in here, they are going to be in for a very rude surprise. Instead of sticking up these little doors, which can be spammed by rockets anyway, he's decided to take a different route there and just sticky up the, sort of like the geography that's like right next to him. Meanwhile, okay, there's a charge for CKRAS. We're going to have that charge up very soon for Adrenaline Rush. Neither team really wants to push into each other just yet. CKRAS knows that if they push here and fail, that they could very easily lose their last point. They do not want to do that. Snakewater last is, it's your last defense, and it's a good defense. You'd really prefer to be able to fall back to that and force the enemy team to push in through there. So right now they are not going to push, and they've even got a heavy standing out here, just kind of saying, no, you're going to push into us for sure, because we have the heavy standing here. We're not going anywhere. Adrenaline Rush, though, playing quite slow, and they're just now deciding that maybe it's time to push out through these doorways. They've got to be very careful about the sticky traps, but that sticky, they all go off, no problem. No damage really on the opposing team, so we're just going to have that relayed probably, yeah, right there. Once again, meanwhile, it looks like blue team deciding maybe to go the upper routes. No, nothing happening just yet. Yeah, these teams are being very, very slow here on Snakewater. Adrenaline Rush just, they peeked in there and decided they didn't like what they saw, so just didn't do anything with it, which is probably a wise decision. Let's just see what they do now. Yeah, Ty backing up here with the rest of his team once again. I want to say Ty, but actually if I was trying to pronounce it like a German, it would probably be like Tu or something, which is, I don't even know. That's not a word. So I'm just gonna call him Ty. Ty is a good name. It's like what you wear to work. You wear a tie. Not spelled right, but we're not gonna worry about that. Yeah, so once again, Adrenaline Rush here just saying, yeah, we're trying to peek in here, trying to find the right spot to go, and can't find it. Like, taking just a little bit too much spam as they go in. They don't want to have to pop the Uber early. CKRAS, meanwhile, still has their heavy standing up here. Actually, here comes a scout bombing and trying to go after the medic, trying to get some sort of kill, but no, Bash did die there. So no Bash right now, no scout for Adrenaline Rush. They've still got Quinn on the scout, so he will be able to hold down the fort considerably, but looks like CKRAS is actually taking that as their opportunity to push forward. They've still got about a 5-second timer left on Bash coming back up, and so they are going to get pretty aggressive here. They've still got some overheal going on. Where's their medic right now? Yeah, there you go. The Uber is popped. Popped just a little bit later there for our blue team. And yes, that was an Uber on a scout. You're going to see that quite a lot in these games. Oh, medic taking a lot of damage here, and there may be a sniper, actually. I thought I saw a sniper dot there after him. Yes, Bash is on the sniper right now. CKRAS unable to push in and break the Adrenaline Rush team. So let's just see here. I think they've spotted out Bash. They know that he is a sniper, and this could actually be a really, really great way to break the enemy's defense on the second point. Adrenaline Rush having a little bit of communication issues there. Bash wanted to peek out of that window, and the soldier was doing it instead. So he's just like, come on, I can't see through you, man. I can't snipe through your body. Which, I mean, technically the bullets will go through, but if you can't see what you're shooting at, what is the point? Oh, Bash could have just eaten 2 quick pills there, but very nice dodging by him. And he's still trying to use this superior range advantage that he has to get the damage down. Now, of course, he can still take a lot of rockets, and he's only got 125 health naturally, so he's got to get that overheal on just a little bit, hopefully. And just keep peeking out here, trying to take advantage of the significant damage he has at this range. Not able to do it just yet, but yeah, this is exactly what Adrenaline Rush wants to do. They are slow playing this game for sure. And in fact, one of the slowest played games I may have ever seen. He's trying to peek through here and maybe just get a body shot on somebody's feet, but not able to do that either. Going to peek around now. Goes for a headshot, kind of misses that one. I mean, they're really just waiting for this pick here. And CKRAS, the problem that CKRAS has is they can't go to a sniper right now, because if they drop their last scout back, they're gonna be missing a lot of intel on their flanks. So they can't even counter snipe Bash at the moment. That may be something they want to consider doing though if they lose a player here, because it's going to be really, really important to stop the sniper. Meanwhile, it looks like Adrenaline Rush may be thinking about pushing here with their medic and soldier. No, actually what they're doing is they're just kind of keeping him forward, drawing a lot of the spam out, and what they really want to do is just make sure that they can keep Bash healed up so he can get the picks. That's why the soldier's here. He's trying to defend this little sniper play and make sure that Bash and the medic do not get bombed in on. And Bash actually being really, really aggressive right now. He's taken a couple hits here, but again, just look at how slow Adrenaline Rush is playing this game. This might, in fact, be one of the slowest and most intense slow games I've ever seen played. Now Bash peeking out here once again, looking for the kill. He's fully charged, but has to back up, and he's just so patient. This entire Adrenaline Rush team, so patient. I'm not feeling the adrenaline at all. In fact, I'm feeling like the opposite here. I'm feeling like these guys are just playing it cool, playing it safe. Oh, sounds like they did get the kill on Tuche, so that is going to be the cue for Adrenaline Rush to push in here. There are going to be no sticky traps, so we're going to see that push very, very soon, I think. An extremely slow style of play here that is paying off for Adrenaline Rush, because there was no counter sniper on CKRAS. Looks like the Ubers are popped at just about the same time here, bringing a soldier up through that little window, and there you go. That was Honky taken out by the sniper as well. So once that sniper really gets into position, gets in his prime, he's going to be able to take out a lot. The heavy's still up. It gets focused down very, very quickly here. Scout coming in on top of that soldier, but he's not able to stop this capture. So it is now captured for Adrenaline Rush. They're probably going to have to back out here. They've only got a medic and a soldier left alive. Marco taking way too much damage, and he does go down down underneath the point there. Now it's Demo and Medic, and they've got to be careful about this because a scout could get in on top, but this Demo is extremely good. Right click, left click, all over the place, so you got to watch those stickies. Oh, very good sticky there on his opponent, but now getting pressured back by a scout. This scout could get the kill. No, not quite. Adrenaline Rush still not able to push in here. They have lost the point once again. They got some forward spawns. Oh no, Pami ended up going down there to a rocket from Klar. That's going to be probably the round at this point. There's going to be a huge Uber advantage for Adrenaline Rush, so they are probably going to push in on that. Actually, what's happening here now that all this action is underway is that CKRAS here is really trying to be more aggressive. They see that, okay, well, if we lost our medic, we might want to get in on top of the enemy medic, but now look at how far back Adrenaline Rush is playing once again. These guys are probably some of the most methodical players I've ever seen, and, you know, I don't want to make too many jokes about Germany, but what do you expect? Adrenaline Rush, though, they are probably going to be able to push into this. They've got 100% just now. They need to push on the clock, and that is exactly what they are going to do. The trains in Germany do always run on time, and that is exactly what they're trying to go for here as well. Ty coming in doing a lot of damage very, very quickly, trying to knock out the medic. He wants to kill Pavi. Pavi here is in such trouble. Takes a pill and another pill. Ty with the pill kills on the medic. That's going to mean, once again, AR is going to have a huge Uber advantage as long as they keep their medic alive, but right now, Needler is taking a lot of damage. Where even is he? Tuche coming in here and trying to be super aggressive. He does not manage to do that, and Needler is up with 75 health. Pushing in right now. There's only 2 left alive for CKRAS. Oh man, they were just out of position there. They lost to the Uber and then tried to bomb in, take out the medic, and it just was not enough. Pavi coming in now, and 1 medic versus the entire Adrenaline Rush team is not going to work. So, wow. A very, very long round, and I would almost say boring. It wasn't boring, of course. These guys were jockeying for position quite a bit. But as soon as the action started, and that is what we like to see here. Adrenaline Rush now going to be poking out to the middle point once again, and we're just going to stay on the Klar cam here to see what sort of jumps they like to do. It looks like CKRAS does like to be a lot more aggressive with their soldiers early on. Yes, that is exactly what's happening. Honky, first one to get taken out there, so good defense. There goes Tuche as well, and now Scout's getting taken out by Klar, so Klar doing some good kills here. Ty doing work as well, though. Look at that, he's taken out a couple. CKRAS losing a lot of players very quickly here, and now Klar pushing in. He may be just going for the super aggressive soldier play here because he knows there's only 3 enemies right now, although, yes, wanting to wait for his friends just a little bit. Ty gets taken out, actually, but he takes out Pavi. Moore, meanwhile, taken out by Marco, so, oh man, this is really bad for CKRAS right now. The Prem Division team, CKRAS, that has been playing together for a long time, may get taken out here by the Germans if they're not careful. Here comes the Uber right now. Germans doing exactly what they are supposed to do. I mean, this is like textbook pushing. Your opponents lose their medic at the mid, you don't. You should be able to push in here and win. Problem is, the Uber actually didn't get a lot of damage down. CKRAS has just now lost Zappis and Honky, but there you go. Adrenaline Rush losing almost all their players. Bash, the only one left alive there, gets taken out, and so now Ty is desperately trying to set up some sticky traps here to get a couple of lucky kills, but he's going to have to deal with the Demo Man coming from below. Demo has, I think, spotted those stickies, so he's going to say, no, let's not run into those. And yeah, there you go. Nothing there to really deal any damage. Pavi actually gets hit by a pill, I think, and walks onto another one. Oh, 40 health left for this guy. Oh my gosh, that is really, really close right now. Soldier coming in. He knows that medic is lit. He knows that heavy was lit as well, actually. Good focus on the heavy. Pavi here is in such trouble right now, but his team is able to get a lot of damage down onto the blue attackers, so it could go either way here. It looks like Pavi is still alive, but not able to find anybody here right now. Oh, he gets taken down, but I think Needler's been taken down as well. It's just Bash versus Santu and Tuche, and both of those guys managing to stay alive here and should be able to get out and capture the middle point once again, except they're having to deal with a Demo Man right now, Ty, who is just playing playing really well and putting these stickies all over the place. Now Scout coming in to defend that Demo and doing a very good job of it. That was Vicwin. We're going to watch him a little bit here. Quinn TV time. So we're going to get kind of the same kind of stuff that he gets, except without the comms. I can kind of make it up, though. Okay, guys, we hold mid. Now let's push forward. Let's go this. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm terrible at calling. But Quinn, of course, heading over here and watching the sides for now. The Ubers are not quite even, of course. Adrenaline Rush may push in as soon as they have their 100%. They are, in fact, playing pretty aggressive for this team right now by being upstairs. No, they actually have crits. This is why they're doing it. We got to get on the Ty cam right now because that crit's coming in immediately. There goes the first crit sticky, not hitting anything. Where's the next one going? Oh, just overshooting a little bit here. But there goes the red team falling back successfully, not taking any damage from the crits, and now they're going to have a huge advantage. They're just going to have to stop this capture, which is actually going very, very quickly. Good spam coming down on it right now. Sounds like there is a sniper up once again, but he's not going to be able to snipe invincible people. Headshots do not penetrate whatever sort of steel is around this player right now, and it just does fade there, but Lots and lots of pressure coming in from the sides, even lots of good flanks there. It is just a demo man right now getting Ubersawed even. That's going to be really good for Pavi. Got an Ubersaw hit off there, but there's a back cap going on right now. They need to stop this back cap somehow. Is anybody spawning in time to stop Quinn from getting over to the point? We're going to have to see. It's going to be a cap race. Quinn is probably going to get this right now unless somebody can stop him. Getting pistoled at. Oh, just barely stopped there by Zappis. Zappis with the clutch save on the point to keep CKRAS in this game. It is still 1-0, but CKRAS is going to have some problems here because once again they are backed up to their second point, and the enemy does have a crits ready to go. They got to be aware of this. It sounds like, oh, where's the crits right now? It's coming in. It's a crit rocket actually, and there goes Clar immediately. So no crits now for the moment. Scout even trying to get in there, but there goes Bash as well. So Adrenaline Rush kind of wasted that crits there, not doing a lot of damage, and here comes a heavy for CKRAS. This is something that the blue team here does not want to deal with, but they're going to have to deal with it. And there goes the Uber right now. They're trying to spot Needler here, using that Uber on the Scout. That is a beautiful thing to do. If you can keep your Scout alive as he chases after a medic, it means he doesn't have to worry about the needles and everything else coming at him. He can just deal damage. Oh, look at that spawn camping! Look at that spawn camping. That is no fun for our blue team here. And yeah, they have all respawned back to their last point now. So, wow, CKRAS may bring it up to 1-1 very quickly here. They've got a bit of an Uber advantage. They're just going to need to find a way to push into that last point, and we will see what happens. My stream chat actually complaining about the German team here, thinking that it was a bit of a slow game, but I kind of liked it. Gave us a lot of time to analyze the tactics and strategies they were using, which, you know, yes, it's slower than most games, but that also means it's a lot more controlled than most games. And AR, I mean, they knew their strategy. They were doing a very good job of holding down that fort until they had some sort of advantage. And I mean, they could, it was, if I had pressed forward as a sniper that far as, what was it, Bash doing that? I don't remember now. I think it was Bash on the sniper. If I had pressed, oh, now here comes the Uber. I'm just going to stop talking now. Moore taking a lot of damage here, but it looks like CKRAS should have the point. They're very, very close right now. Yeah, taking out that soldier. There you go. It is 1-1. Well done to CKRAS, showing us why they're in Prem right there. They just completely outplayed AR in that round. Wow, that was disgusting. I really needed to work on like not drinking Coke before a cast. Ty getting out here now, but no, I did like to see the slow play there, because if I had pushed as far forward as close to the enemy as Bash did as a sniper there on Snakewater, I would be so dead. But they managed to keep him defended and knew exactly where they could position themselves. So here comes this mid fight right now. Scouts up on top once again for CKRAS, and once again we see this very, very cautious, sort of tentative mid-fight play. They're waiting for the soldiers to come to them, waiting for the enemies to jump to them, and it's somewhat paying off, but AR has lost like 3 players right now, only 2 down for CKRAS. My ferrets are awake, and they are trying desperately to get out of their cage, so we're probably going to hear some metal on teeth action a little bit, which is really disgusting, but hey, that's what they like to do, I guess. Yeah, now CKRAS has won that mid-fight once again. They've got a bit of an Uber advantage here. The medic, for the blue team, that would be Needler, is way, way back. He's got to build that Uber up, trying to stop this cap here. Sounds like a little bit of damage coming in. And Pavi, what the heck? Just died to a rocket from Clar. So Adrenaline Rush here, stopping the capture very, very easily. Where even was Clar? I don't know. But that cap, I mean, it did go down. They're just not going to hold on to it for very long here. CKRAS desperately trying to take out the medic, but they haven't hardly even gotten any damage onto Needler right now. So there you go. The capture is recapped for Adrenaline Rush back on their second point. And with this huge Uber advantage, they're going to be able to push back towards the middle point as well. It's medic heavy out here right now, which I got to be frank, in pubs, this kind of stuff works. In 6v6, it's really iffy because that heavy is only going to take like 3 or 4 shots before he goes down. And look at that. The thing is, if everybody hits their shots, it doesn't take long to kill a heavy at all because he cannot dodge. So yeah, Adrenaline Rush here taking out that heavy play, finally focusing him down and doing an accurate job of it. They've still got the Uber advantage, and they need to probably press this right now because that medic was really far forward there. Pavi was actually on the midpoint practically with his demo man, but now we do see red team, CKRAS, hanging back. They have a sniper of their own, Moore, watching to see if Adrenaline Rush tries to do their sneaky little sniper play again. Now actually getting a good headshot there on the demo, forcing that Uber pop just a little bit early, but here's the thing. Okay, the Uber was finally picked up here for our red team. Moore is down now. Zappis is down too, so a lot of action happening on the wings. medic here getting really hurt. That was Needler, of course, taking a lot of damage. And, oh man, this is crazy fighting right now. CKRAS has a bunch of really hurt players. Santu with 1 health gets taken out there. And now Ty, oh, big damage on the medic demo combo there for CKRAS. So Ty holding down the fort here and trying to build that Uber up with his medic as quickly as they can. They should be able to do it just fine here. And CKRAS having to back up to their last point. They've still got their scout and soldier here in a spawn wave. That's Honky and Santu just now coming up. Honky has swapped out from from soldier to heavy, and Santu has swapped over to sniper. So they're really expecting Adrenaline Rush here to run a sniper right now, but that is not what's happening. Actually, Adrenaline Rush just playing the standard classes here. VanillaTV here deciding, you know what, maybe I need a heal. That would be a good thing. So there you go, grabbing the little health kit there. And we're just waiting for Adrenaline Rush to push in. They're probably going to do it on the Uber, but which side will they push to? They've got to be concerned about the sniper right now, because that sniper going to be able to basically shut down any side until the Uber is popped. It looks like Adrenaline Rush will be able to pop right through the stickies, no problem, not going to take any damage from that. Now focusing down that heavy, the heavy is immediately Ubered, so he's going to stay alive for quite a long time, and there you go, forcing that blue team back very quickly. In fact, that heavy getting really far forward here. Where's Quinn right now? Quinn is actually getting back behind their team, along with his fellow scouts. Now they're looking to pick off that medic, and they do. Quinn with a good kill on the medic there. Pavi is down, so that's going to be at least an Uber advantage for Adrenaline Rush, but I think since they have the player advantage as well, they're just pushing in right now. Quinn coming in here around the side of the point, trying to get some good kills there on his opposing soldiers, because he is going to be just perfect for that. Coming around the side, they will not see him, but Quinn gets taken out there. Bash taken down as well. It is only Ty left up, and he just respawned. So Adrenaline Rush not happy about their play right now. That was not a good push. Oh, going for the air shots there, kind of missed. He did kill a scout, but now he is completely screwed. Honky there with a good kill to help CKRAS recapture their second point, and they're not going to be in danger of losing this round once they do, but they are in danger of losing their medic if they're not careful. Pavi having to back off. Really good dodging by him, though, just to avoid most of those rockets there. Took one at the very end. Now he's in trouble, though. Oh, no. Scouts coming in after him, and that's going to be really bad for them, and it looks like Bash, the only one who died there. Maybe Clara died as well, but Tuche here now trying to desperately set up more stickies on defense once again, because they've really got to be concerned right now about losing the point. Sounds like there's already a scout on it, and nothing that the Demo Man can really do about that. A soldier now coming on the point. He's actually going to be able to defend this for a little bit, but took way too much damage there. Demo getting on top of him, gets the kill right before he captures it. So Ty with the cap there. This is like one of the closest games on Snakewater I have ever seen. Both of these teams showing really impressive play. Let's watch a scout on the way out to mid. I want to watch Zappis here for a little while. Zappis, a extremely good scout, and right now he's showing that off. Santu actually doing a little bit better than him in this game, though, with 41 points, and a lot of those are going to be kills. Zappis coming up to the top once again. This is where our scouts like to go for the mid-fights. He's taking a lot of damage, though, and he's actually getting focused pretty hard there. Grabs that tiny little health kit for like 20 HP, then gets the heal from the medic. So CKRAS winning this mid-fight very handily. Zappis, of course, not a crucial, integral player to that, but I mean, it didn't look like it is what I mean. He actually was, though, because what he was doing with the playing off to the sides and forcing the enemy to pay attention to him, it meant they couldn't pay attention to the rest of the CKRAS team. Now CKRAS getting out here and should be able to play a lot of havoc with the Uber, the crits that they have, but the problem is there is an Uber coming out for Adrenaline Rush. They did manage to hold on to that, and they might have even spotted the crits. I'm not sure. Thing is, though, now Ty is down here, so no sticky is going to be left to try to defend these doorways. CKRAS is going to have a significant advantage because they have the Kritzkrieg, so it's going to build up 25% faster than that regular Uber, and we are going to see them push it really soon, I think. Are they going to wait for the... Yeah, I think they're going to wait for the crits to be ready once again, so we're going to watch the 2J cam, and that's going to be pretty awesome because I do love me some crit stickies. Sounds like more got taken out there by Bash, though, so they're going to have to be... this is going to be kind of a sticky situation. Oh. But no, the problem is that right now CKRAS has the crits ready to go. They're going down under, and Tuche just trying to... Oh, they're wasting too much time here because they lost more, and they're trying to be careful about this sniper. Good damage coming down on the heavy. Actually, Quinn gets taken out before the Uber's ready to go, so no heavy on defense at the moment for Adrenaline Rush. The Uber is down, though. Needler here trying to keep the most of his team alive, and he's doing just that. CKRAS is down to 3 players here, now 2. Marco coming in and trying to finish off this medic. Where is Pavi right now? He's managed to get away, I think. Oh, Marco's saying, oh, look, there's a heavy out there. Let's not push right into that yet. There you go, though. Moore gets taken out very quickly there on the heavy. Now, Medic dropping back behind the rest of his team, of course, using them to screen for him and deal a lot of damage. I don't know. Looks like Marco gets taken out there, but Pavi is now down to Klar, who jumped around the side, and it's going to be up to the scouts here and roaming soldier sort of to clean up the rest of this mess here that CKRAS is left behind. Quinn gets a pistol kill there on one scout, Santu, and now killing Zappis as well with that same pistol. Oh man, having to back off now that there is a heavy and demo man pressuring once again. But they did manage to keep those scouts off their medic, and they did manage to build that Uber up to 100% and capture the second point. So they are not in too much danger of losing this round at the moment. They've just got to be really careful. Oh, there goes Moore to Quinn, actually. So Moore just caught a little bit out of position there by the scouts. And you know what? It's really easy to get caught out of position when you are a heavy, because you just can't go anywhere, and it kind of sucks. Yeah, Santu and his fellow scout here for CKRAS now playing in very far back, actually, just trying to play the sort of the screen for the rest of their team. Wow, look at that! Zap is taken down immediately. Uber is popped here for Adrenaline Rush. No Uber ready to go yet for CKRAS. Oh, Medic trying to keep his team alive, but he is. Oh, you're so screwed, Mavi. Get out of there. Oh man, that was he got caught on that door for a second. I always hate that when I'm trying to back up, get away from like an Uber or something, and it's like, oh, there's a door there. You didn't find the right spot, but it looks like the Uber is ready to go now, and immediately CKRAS popping out once again. Oh man, yeah, do manage to kill Marco. Moore is actually down again. Moore probably having like the most deaths in this game so far. Tuche here, starting to set up some stickies now so that he can capture that middle point and keep his team pushing forward here. Yes, that is exactly what... Where were those stickies? Were they forward or behind? Yeah, they were forward. Okay, so I thought maybe they were concerned about somebody behind them, but no, it looks like everybody from Adrenaline Rush right now. AR is standing on their second point and setting up... I'm interesting. Okay, I think that's going to be mostly sort of not visible. I don't know if it's going to catch anybody, but it's kind of an interesting little spot there. Meanwhile, this spot is actually pretty decent as soon as somebody goes and tries to jump over and capture. And then this one I like because if anybody tries to walk up there, yeah, okay, so there's some good sticky traps around here right now from Ty. So we're going to see if any of those actually pay off. CKRAS right now is not being too terribly aggressive. They are waiting. Yeah, they're doing exactly the same thing that Adrenaline Rush did, actually, which is play the sniper. Moore taking some hits, though, from a scout. That is going to be Bash, just trying to stop that sniper play for a while. And yeah, look at how far back AR is playing. They know the sniper is there. They don't want to have their medic in any sort of danger. So CKRAS, really good job. But they are not going to be able to find the medic at all, at least unless he does something crazy stupid. So yeah, this is really good play here from Adrenaline Rush. Very, very conservative, but really good play to completely avoid that sniper. Here comes the push from CKRAS now. They are going to pop in here pretty soon. Yes, popped the Uber right away, and not flashing. There you go, just now flashing to Tuche, but he didn't even hardly take any damage. Having to back out now because, of course, the Uber was popped a lot later for the blue team. And Marco, has found a way to kill that demo man, now helping to push out against Pavi as well. Pavi's not quite dead yet, but there he goes. Only had 20 health left there, so he got taken out by Bash, doing some cleanup work. There is a back cap going on, but look at they've stacked up the middle point. They are going to be able to capture that before... before that back cap does anything, and now they immediately have somebody in position, Ty, to capture the second point as well. So Adrenaline Rush here, turning this game right around. They were backed up to their last point, now have done the exact same thing to CKRAS here in the matter of like 1 or 2 minutes. CKRAS falling way, way back and saying, well, I guess we'll be defending our last point for a while here. They are not currently running any off classes, neither is Adrenaline Rush, so it's going to be standard stock 6v6 gameplay right now on Snakewater Last, which... I mean, Snakewater Last is so hard to push into that it really lends itself to a lot of creative off-classing, whether you're using a sniper or whether you're using, a teleporter that Needler is asking for. Come on, put the teleporter here. But apparently, just like in my games, whenever I ask for a teleporter here, engineers are just like, nope. So what are you going to do? Sounds like the Uber is just now down for our blue team here, trying to take out the demo man first, but he drops back into spawn, so going to be safe for now. Meanwhile, look at how long CKRAS holding onto this Uber here. Pavi keeping it for a very long time, trying to push forward with it actually, and there he goes. Now pushing forward with his team. There you go. That is going to be Moore, I think, with the Uber on him. Yes, it is, taking out a soldier, and in fact, everybody on the Adrenaline Rush team there got taken out by somebody or other, and most of those kills probably went to like the demo man and soldiers, but there was enough to go around. Just now getting a couple of respawns here. This demo man gets popped straight up into the air. Beautiful prediction by Moore. Just saying, I know exactly where you're going to land. Dealt so much damage to that guy. So Moore still alive here and getting healed up. He has got some rockets on him. So now Moore is going to be peeking out here and pushing forward with only about 100 health. Oh, Pavi taking a lot of the hits here, but Moore ends up saving him from Marco. Marco, who probably one of the inventors of the Marco Polo game, I would have to say. I think that's how it works. Yeah, Marco, the only one down right now for Adrenaline Rush. They are right back to their last point again, and just in a matter of minutes. So that's crazy stuff right now that they have the Heavy standing here on last and being very, very well defended here. So he's not going to take a lot of damage right away. But CKRAS has the Uber. Where are they pushing in? Probably through, yes, through the right side, which actually they're going to have to cover a lot of ground here to get on top of this Heavy, but they are focusing him very nicely. So Heavy goes down. CKRAS could end up getting the capture here if they are lucky, but yeah, there you go. They've killed Bash, Clar, and now Marco's gone down as well. Crit's actually down for Adrenaline Rush. Pavi going for the Uber Saws there, though. They may end up getting this capture because it's only a Scout and a Medic, and now it's just Scout left here. I think that they have the cap. They just got to kill Quinn, and there you go. CKRAS brings it up 2-2. How much time is left here? 15 seconds? Wow. So CKRAS right at the very end there, tying it up, and I think it is going to be going to a golden cap, possibly. Oh man, this is going to be insane, guys. Mumble died or something. We will see what happens. We'll be right back and see if they have a golden cap or not. So yes, we do have a golden cap round, and who is this? This is Moore, who is holding his shovel up as though it were a flag, ready to win this game for his team. And yes, so it's golden cap. Whoever holds control of the midpoint after 10 minutes, or whoever gets the first cap on their enemy's last point, wins this game. Extremely, extremely close so far between the German team Adrenaline Rush and CKRAS, I think one of those European All-Star teams that is just doing so well in Prem right now. It looks like the mid-fight here going so far in the way of Adrenaline Rush. They've managed to take out 2 players from CKRAS so far. Zap is down. There you go. A sticky detonation takes out Honky as well. So Ty here doing a lot of damage, helping to pop the medic up as well. Pavi being a little bit careful here. Does not take too much damage. They're only about 30, but having to drop back immediately to their last point. CKRAS looking like, oh, they're getting bombed in by Ty right now. Ty does not manage to get the kill on the medic, though. Taking too much damage there. Apparently he does think that smarts just a little bit, but the Uber is forced for CKRAS right now, and yes, I think they've killed Needler already, so actually they're going to be perfectly fine there on the Ubers. No capture at the moment on the second point. Adrenaline Rush now having to play a little bit conservative because they do not have a medic up. He just came up, so they're going to have about a 20% disadvantage. It's not going to be huge, but at this level, even 20% translates to about 10 seconds worth of advantage, so we'll see what happens. Clar getting caught out here. He was going to go for an ambush, and did not happen at all. Clar is down. Honky actually got killed by some pills there from this little hallway, however. So we're seeing that Ty is doing a really good job of hitting the spam in the right places, and right now launching some stickies over here, trying to force the CKRAS team back. There was a little bit of a back gap attempt there by Bash. Didn't manage to do anything except delay the push from CKRAS, but that's exactly what they wanted to do here, because look, they've got 75% Uber right now for the Adrenaline Rush team, and they're going to have to back off the midpoint. They're not going to be able to hold on to it, but the charge will be coming up soon for AR, and yeah, CKRAS not able to push forward fast enough to take advantage of their little Uber advantage there. So it's not an advantage anymore. They are going to be maybe trying to push anyway, though. It's going to be, yes, they are. They're pushing right now. Uber not popped yet. They haven't taken too much damage here. And in fact, there it finally goes. Uber's popped for both teams. Now, Adrenaline Rush doing a very good job of forcing the multi-Uber, but then so is CKRAS. CKRAS now having to back off as the Uber just fades for both teams. Moore taking a lot of damage here, and so he's the first one to go down. Pavi gets taken out as well by a pill. Now Honky down, but Santu and Zap is trying to clean up here. They've taken out Clar and Bash. Meanwhile, though, those are the only kills on the Adrenaline Rush team, so CKRAS not in a good position right now. They're going to be at a severe Uber disadvantage here, and having to fall back to their midpoint. They're going to try and defend it, but can they do that? Santu and Zappis, along with their demo man, can hold off for a little while. More coming up on the spy? What? We'll see what happens. Let's see if we can't find the spy cam here and see what he does, because spies, I mean, just like Tyrone said when he casted live with me on VanillaTV, he loves spy play, because every time you see a spy, it's either going to be glorious or it's going to be extremely derpy, and we will see whether Moore can take all the glory right now. He has managed to get around behind the enemy team. Nobody noticed that he did just decloak, so he may go for the medic pick right here. Does manage to get it! The medic drops the Uber. Moore is going to die, but it doesn't matter. He did exactly what he needed to do. Pavi just now getting close to an Uber there, so Needler, PLD, I don't even know what that means. Plaid? Maybe he's just wearing plaid, but there goes Needler as well. I'm sorry, there goes Pavi as well. So he gets taken out. No medics up for either team. Santu trying to stop the cap on this point. Santu and Zappis both doing a very good job there of keeping hold of mid. Right now, Needler and Marco, the only ones up for Adrenaline Rush, and they're going to be taking on 2 scouts here if they want to try and stop this capture on second. So far, Maybe they will. They got to be really careful though. Having one soldier. Oh, these scouts could actually be focusing down the medic, but they decided to focus down the soldier instead. It did manage to finish off the cap, but now having to back up just a little bit. Let's see if we can't find that Santu cam again because gets meat shot there from Quinn. So Quinn there trying to help his team retake the second point. And they should be able to do just that. Even in the face of some very big aggression coming in from CKRAS right now, CKRAS taking a lot of damage, and they're going to have to be backing off in just a second. Actually sending a soldier to try to jump over that wall. Kind of missed his jump a little bit, but now Adrenaline Rush, wow, they're going straight in for the bomb on Pavi. Pavi taking some damage, 8 health left, but Klar gets taken out. Here comes another soldier in on top of that medic, though, going for the kill. Oh, no, that was a demo man, actually, but Klar has now, I'm sorry, Pavi. Oh, no, Pavi did get taken down. The problem is for Adrenaline Rush here, they lost all the rest of their players, managed to get a couple kills, but CKRAS capturing the point once again, and there goes Bash. So it's just Needler and Klar left alive right now, and Klar here has to get in range of Needler, so he actually took some damage there trying to do some rocket jumps. Now Adrenaline Rush backed up to their last point once again here. They do have a big Uber advantage, but a severe player disadvantage, so we will see. It looks like the CKRAS team did not want to push on that. They're probably going to play pretty conservatively, so let's just find somebody for them, see where they're playing back on right now. Yeah, they're sitting pretty far back on their second point. They want blue team to kind of push way out to them, maybe eat a sticky trap, eat some rockets while they build up their Uber. There is 5 minutes left just about in this game, and some damage coming down right now on the AR team, who does want to push out with this Uber that they have. They should be able to do something with it. There goes Uber right now, though, forced very early, and Scout coming in trying to get some kills. Pavi is actually down to Bash, so he managed to get the pick there. That's exactly what he needed. No medic up to try and build that Uber for CKRAS, and now there goes Honky as well. Moore is, whoa, what is Moore doing? He's sneaky heavy. This could be crazy good or crazy bad, either way for the Adrenaline Rush team. They did manage to find these soldiers, got taken out, no kills, so tried to be a sneaky heavy, but it did not happen. That is going to be too bad. CKRAS now backing up to the midpoint, but they do still hold that. They've got an Uber disadvantage, so they have to be very careful about when Adrenaline Rush decides to push in. They're going to have to back that medic out very quickly, make sure he does not get bombed in by these soldiers. Santu playing really high in the sky right now, and he's going to have to help defend his team here and be very careful about it. Right now, blue is pushing forward onto the point. They should be able to actually capture this with their Uber advantage. 40% right now. Yeah, they're being really aggressive now that it's up to 100% here that they have. Good kill on Santu and Honky, actually. So now Honky down with those stickies means that CKRAS does have to back off of the middle point, and that's not going to be good for them. Now, they've built the Uber up, but they need to get their players back alive here, and Adrenaline Rush is in a position to push right now because they know Honky is still dead. They're bringing the demo man around the side here. Ty dealing so much damage. Oh, there goes a crits, actually. That's why it built up so fast here. They did get a couple of kills with the crit squeak Marco down, but Pavi gets taken out. This demo man not going to be long for this world either. Tuche is down, and so now it's just Santu and Honky left alive. Point is captured for Adrenaline Rush. They are pushing right now. They know they have a huge player advantage. There's going to be a bunch of spawners very quickly, though. It's about 4 seconds left, so they need to take advantage of this right now. Get in their faces. It's exactly what they're doing. Honky is down, Santu is down, and that is going to be the game. Adrenaline Rush beats CKRAS to go on to the next round of this tournament. Thank you for watching. Of course, I've been Salamancer, and if you want to see the rest of this tournament, you do need to check out VanillaTV. Most of the VODs are going to be over there. But always, of course, hit subscribe on youtube.com/fatmop, and I'm going to sign out.